Hello, and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has followed the projection from earlier today. If you watched the video earlier today, then you guys know that we were watching for another low in this C wave. Quick reminder, we're tracking here a fourth wave bounce with standard resistance between $92,736 and $101,125. This would be our standard resistance area. And I'm tracking this move to the upside as an A, B, C structure. Granted, this is a little bit weak for a B wave, but possible. But the price reacted to the area around the 38.2 retracement earlier today, after Bitcoin closed a CME gap. Let's take a look. The CME gap got closed. We can all breathe again. Let's all breathe again. The CME gap got closed, but perfectly. Perfectly closed. This here is the 15-minute chart at the moment. And you see that the CME gap opened from Sunday to Monday. Price moved up, pulled back, and closed already a lot of it. And then it was this dip that happened just like an hour ago, 2 to 3 hours ago, that closed it. And now we are pushing higher again. But, is this already the breakout? We will have to talk about that. I only want to focus on the smaller time frame because it's getting quite choppy. It's quite messy. Larger time frame was communicated in the last video and yesterday in detail. But main takeaway is I treat this here as an ABC structure to the upside. I have to say I'm open to different interpretations here. Where do we label the A wave and where do we put the B? If I put the B wave here, just to talk about a few different scenarios, I could even say that we had another one too here, right? And then the third is here. The fourth might have bottomed, and we get one more high in wave A, okay? So I just want to highlight that. Maybe I'll put that as alternative interpretation on the chart. That we could get one more high in wave A, because we need an alternative anyway. So I could say, okay, maybe this is A, B, C. So that would be an alternative scenario highlighted here in green. It wouldn't be really surprising. It wouldn't make a great difference. Just want to highlight, look, we will keep the support area in this region until we get clarity about that. But overall, the idea was and still is that as long as the market respects this Fibonacci support area, which it's doing at the moment, and as long as the pullbacks remain corrective in nature, which means three-wave movements, they are at the moment, the focus would be on higher prices. And over the next 1 or 2 weeks, those were my words pretty much, roughly, not exactly, but sort of in that, in that tone, same meaning. Those were my words on Friday, Saturday. We would see a larger bounce, in a wave 4, and market moved up a bit, but it's all corrective. It's all choppy. It's all pretty messy. So we certainly don't have any clear impulsive strength yet, which is not unexpected. I wouldn't expect impulsive strength in a fourth wave bounce. Maybe in the C wave if it started, maybe, and there is a good response to the Fibonacci support zone right after closing that gap. And also, the pullback was an A, B, C, like a textbook ABC structure where the C wave was 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is when I made the last video, or the first video for today. And then this was the fifth wave down. We wanted to see one more low and then said, well, then we got to be ready for a bounce. So that bounce happens. It's only in 3 waves at the moment. There isn't really much more we can read into this at the moment. I'd say if we go down here once more, then we're resetting the B wave. And if we go up and see 5 waves, then, well, this would be likely our wave 1 of C, but it's too early to label it. The main takeaway is we have our support area. We're now moving again from support towards the swing highs from Monday and Sunday. So the next resistance cluster is here around 88 to 88.6K. This is where we have all these previous swing highs and the 100% extension. Looking good. What else can I say? It's kind of currently following the forecast. Even another dip into support, it wouldn't be a problem, but it would likely just reset the B wave. That's the update on Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates and you want to join the MCO family, then I will recommend that you check out our Black Friday week offer. I put the link into the comment section. You get 20% off our annual memberships. Join the club. Yeah, and the annual memberships are discounted anyway normally because it's just a regular annual membership. You get another 20% off here during Black Friday season. And we really only do these offers around Black Friday because a lot of you asked. Check it out if you want to join. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.